We see a woman. Text on screen reads, "Powering your future. How offshore wind is creating new careers in East Anglia," along with the East Anglian Daily Times logo and the Scottish Power Renewables logo. We see wind turbines. We see a man holding a camera. We see offshore workers.
CHPV is a unique company.
We see a man and text on screen that reads, "Alan O'Neill, owner, CHPV."
We've been going since 1964 and we supply media services, be it stills, video, 360, drone flying, and we get to see facets of the project that most people never get to see. Technology has moved us more and more
We see parts of a wind turbine.
into the future, and now we're one of the most high-tech media companies in Europe. Some of the feats of engineering we've seen and the projects, I've seen things I just wouldn't imagine.
We see a boat driving in the water.
Project that gets to go and see the whole project, from the cables being made, blades being made, turbines being constructed, and then the whole thing being
We see an offshore wind turbine rig.
installed, and then popping the champagne when the project's finished and everyone's slapping each other on the back and saying what a good job we did. Stability for us is important, being a small company. Scottish Power East Anglia 1 has given us that stability. We know for the next 25 years that operations and maintenance is going to be required. You've got to have vessels, you've got to have caterers, you've got to have skippers, you've got to have technicians, you've got to have administration, you've got to have logistics. All that's got to be maintained for 25 years. So now, in Lowestoft, in Wales Next to Sea, in Yarmouth and a lot of places around here, you can earn good money, going offshore and come home every night. And it's fantastic, a great opportunity. And once you've got that skill, you can go anywhere in the world. I go around the world and I'm always bumping into someone from East Anglia.
We see the East Anglia One Hub.
Always. Julian joined us a couple of years ago, so we've increased the team there. We want to increase the team again. We're looking at an apprentice, someone we can take and pass the skills on we've learned so that the next generation can do it. Because these wind farms, they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going all the time with solar panels, wind farms, renewable energy. That's the way of the future. So it is a great opportunity. I advise any student, be in catering, be it a technician, be it logistics, look at the renewable sector as a way to go forward.
We see a woman. Text on screen reads, "Powering your future. How offshore wind is creating new careers in East Anglia," along with the East Anglian Daily Times logo and the Scottish Power Renewables logo.
If you're looking to start,
We see a man and text on screen that reads, "Martin Hardy, SGRE Site Manager, East Anglia 1.
a career in the wind industry, the only thing I'd say is just do it. It is the right
We see parts of a wind turbine.
industry. It's exciting.
We see the East Anglia One Hub.
If going offshore is not your thing, there's so many jobs out there. So there will be something that you are excited about in the wind industry.
We see wind turbines.
So the renewables industry is obviously a huge growth industry, and
We see a man and text on screen that reads, "Julian Claxton, filmmaker and photographer, CHPV."
I've been a photographer and filmmaker for a number of years. I feel extremely privileged to
We see a man holding a camera.
be able to document what's happening in the world on a positive sense.
We see parts of a wind turbine.
We've got huge opportunities probably for the next 20, 25 years of some of the world's biggest companies coming to this region. And it just seems, why wouldn't you do it really? What an opportunity.
The energy industry moves and is moving extremely quickly.
We see a man with text on screen that reads, "Jim Rykes, graduate engineer, Scottish Power Renewables."
And the landscape of the opportunities changes every day. So being able and being comfortable with that change and jumping headfirst into an opportunity is definitely my #1 recommendation for anyone looking to get into the energy industry.
We see a boat driving in the water.
So there's lots of different routes into the industry.
We see a woman and text on screen that reads Gemma Head, EEEGR.
I think ultimately for the individual it's about them doing their research and finding out about
We see a network of cables.
what they need to know and what skills they need to have to be able to do the job role that they want at the other end of it. So an apprenticeship isn't right for everybody.
We see apprentices wearing safety goggles and working.
But with more opportunities and more accessibility from the industry, it means that it will become more of an option for the future for those new skills that are joining the industry.
One thing I would like to say.
We see a woman and text on screen that reads Esme Thornton, SGRE Deputy Site Manager, East Anglia 1.
About the offshore wind industry is there's so many routes into it, and it doesn't have to be a typical I've done a degree, I can now work for an offshore wind farm. We support people through apprenticeship industries, and actually we've got people from all sorts of industries working in our team right now. So don't be afraid to try and break into it. It's really welcoming, and if you're the right person and you've got the right mindset, the different organisations will really support you
We see offshore workers.
to make something for yourself.
East Anglia is the hub.
We see a man and text on screen that reads Matthew Taylor, Master, Turner, Iceni.
For the offshore wind industry now, on the nice calm days, you get to see the whole coast all the way around from east around to west. It's nice to have the opportunity to be able to obviously see these different places whilst at work.
I think what makes
We see a woman and text on screen that reads Abby Savage, Graduate, Scottish Power Renewables.
Scottish Power different to other employers is the fact that there are so many people from different backgrounds providing an overall picture and a viewpoint to everyday tasks and the bigger picture. I think this is definitely something that you want to be a part of. It's a very exciting time, and I'd highly recommend a career in this industry.
We see a woman. Text on screen reads Powering Your Future, how offshore wind is creating new careers in East Anglia, along with the East Anglian Daily Times logo and the Scottish Power Renewables logo.
The wind sector is so exciting for East Anglia. We can already see wind turbines off our coast, and we know that there is a great opportunity for growth in the future.
I chose the offshore wind industry, one because of the locality to me and as I enjoying working with technical things and other technical people and getting involved, but also got a big love for the environment and the planet. Best sort of people for this job, I think they need to be a good mixture of brains and brawn. You've got to be technically minded and be understanding of everything you're doing, but you've got to also have the capability to be able to climb off that transfer vessel, up onto a turbine, up all those steps and mechanically and physically do the work.
In order to do this course, you only need your English and Maths level 2. You've got to be very hands-on, keen to learn, ambitious, always asking questions. I love studying here because everyone's friendly. All the tutors are very helpful. Whenever I give them an email, they'll always give me an answer back on the same day.
So the college is really proud to have fantastic resources, experienced staff and trainers. The college strives to work with the industry to make sure the skills they need now and for the future we can provide. We've got Scottish Power, who are our lead sponsors of the Offshore Wind Centre. So they've sponsored people who are unemployed or want to retrain, and we've got world-class facilities. So there is an opportunity for everybody to explore in the sector.
So I like studying East Anglia because of the locality to the amount of opportunities we have here. With East Anglia 1 projects going on and all the future ones for the East Anglian Hub, we've got so many different companies and businesses all involved. So when we are finished the course, we've got the relevant qualifications and we'll have always opportunity to go into the different areas of the field.
There's a lot of growth, And obviously there's also the government agenda of clean energy, driving forwards change and opportunity. So it's really important for the region that young people and adults can access training. There's just so much in terms of local, regional opportunity that the sector brings.